Alright, welcome back to episode 41 in our Divinity Original Sin 2 2020 guide. Alright, now we are inside the cave, alright, that we're hoping Mordus is in here. Alright, if you use spirit vision, you're going to see a bunch of these dwarves, even as spirits, they're kind of terrified, alright, so some crazy stuff went down over here. There's just a pile of corpses. They don't really look like dwarf corpses, I don't know, they all look pretty human-like there, but, yeah, if you come through, you're going to find a lot of void-tainted body parts over here, some severed heads. You know, it was a slaughter in here, alright? You can kind of see why the spirits were all freaked out. Alright, now, coming over here, we're going to find a dead sorcerer right here. Alright, and now, even though we leveled up to level 12, and this cave is usually something you run into at 10, maybe you're just about to hit level 11 at this point. There's a combat encounter here that we are probably not going to beat in the traditional sense, alright? So these guys are level 11, but they have 1,500 magic armor, and they've got quite a bit of... they got a decent amount of physical armor. If you notice, they are just freezing us, like, right away. Alright, so Red Prince didn't get a turn, Mumbo's not going to get a turn, Beast isn't going to get a turn. Alright, and then they're going to enweb us. Alright, so you can last a little longer than what I just did here. Having higher initiative than them definitely helps. Alright, now, Pyramus is the first guy up here, and he really, he doesn't have much options here, right? I mean, there's 4 of these guys. He does primarily magic damage. They all have, 1,500 magic armor. I really can't do much. I'm just going to end his turn because these guys actually aren't going to kill us, alright? This combat, you cannot die from it, alright? So if you're in honor mode and these guys start freezing it, don't panic, alright? This is how this encounter is supposed to go. Alright, and once they enweb you, alright, they're going to burrow underground there. A little laggy, sorry about that. They're going to burrow underground, and then your party actually gets separated here. Alright, so I'm not sure why they let you go, but they all let you go. Now, I didn't plan ahead here very well, alright, so I only have 1 teleporter pyramid with me. If you had 2 teleporter pyramids, you could just kind of pass them all around, alright? So if I use this, I can leave, but I can't get back to this spot, alright? So my party is all spread out, okay? So you're going to do some exploring in here. You're going to want to reunite your party pretty quickly, though. Now I'm going to show you a quick trick here, though. Even if you only have 1 teleporter pyramid with you, alright, you can, alright, pass it to another teammate. Alright, so we're going to have Mumbo use the pyramid, go to the green one. Now Mumbo is going to pass the blue one back over to the Red Prince. Now Mumbo's going to use the green one here and go to the blue one. Alright. So now... Oh, no, not Mumbo. Sorry. Pyramus. Alright, so now Pyramus and Red Prince can link up. Alright, so now they're chained together. And we can loot around this immediate area here. Basically do the same exact thing. So Red Prince, now we're going to use this. Go to the green pyramid. Toss that pyramid over to Mumbo. Alright, then we can use it. Or, sorry, not that one. Now we're going to use the green one. And go to the blue one. Alright, so you don't even need both of them in your inventory at the same time. If you've got them set up somewhere else, you just need one of them to be in your inventory to do this. Alright? So then one more time now, we're going to use that blue pyramid, go to the green one, send it over to Beast, and then we're going to use the green one to teleport to Beast. And now our group is all linked up, and we're ready to go. So the cave map here isn't super clear on where to go, right? It's kind of hard to tell. Over here, alright, this is where Mordus is at, this left middle, left top region, alright? This is the part where we entered, alright, and then they kind of split us all up. We gotta get over here. Now to get there, you're gonna have to get through a little opening in this area, and then you'll pop up over here. And I believe one of these 2 spots, you can also go through a hatch, and it'll get you up here, or over here, and then up there. There's a couple different ways to get here. You're either going to pop up here or pop up here. Alright? You can explore around, though. You're going to end up encountering the bigger Voidwoken bugs that wrapped you up and got you guys stuck down here in the first place. So I think we're going to start off by taking them down. Now, unfortunately, it says it's not safe to rest here, and if you look on the map, there's a lot of red going on there. Alright, so I'm just going to shock this thing. Now, there is an achievement in this area. If you destroy all of the eggs in this cave, alright, you get an achievement. That achievement is supposedly used to be bugged. I think it's just an annoying achievement to get because there's a lot of eggs and people always end up missing some. I myself have not gotten that achievement. It's one of the 2 achievements I haven't gotten because it's just really annoying. Now these guys, these vampiric Voidwoken, they deal a lot of damage. Alright, so you're going to want to be careful fighting them. Okay, so I'm going to try and knock these guys down right from turn 1 with Red Prince. Alright. And they are pretty mobile. I think they have a flight type power. They are way more dangerous than these Stormwing Voidwoken. Alright. So we're actually gonna, with Torture talent, we're gonna try and just immobilize this one. They're primary melee based, or at least the threatening part of them is melee. Alright, and then since we're standing in blood, we're gonna hit him with that Mosquito Swarm for 1 AP. Now when you're in here, if enough turns go by without these eggs getting destroyed, they will hatch the little vicious voidlings that we've encountered a lot throughout the game. Alright, I was a little worried there. Now these guys don't have armor. I think this is the first time you encounter these guys. I don't think they give experience for this. Alright, so these bigger ones, they do give you experience. But I don't think the voidlings, the little guys, I don't think they give you anything at this point. Yeah, so can confirm these guys will not give you any experience. The little vicious voidlings that we've been fighting the whole game since Act 1, they give 0 experience at this point. And basically you're just gonna clear your way through the cave until you can get over here or down here so you can enter this area of the map. Alright, so I'm just gonna clear my way through. Nothing in here should be too difficult. Just make sure if you're using source powers that you use your source vampirism to refresh that at the end of every fight. You can do it mid-combat too if you want, but that's, you know, use your action points as you think is useful. You might run out of action points because you're trying to refill source, so just be aware of that. And I'll be back when we get to the part of the cave with Mordus. Just a quick note, in case you guys were unaware, if you have the Savage Sortilege talent, alright, it lets your spells have a chance to crit. Alright, now Mumbo only has an 8% crit chance, so this was not very likely to happen, but Savage Sortilege does allow your heals to critically hit if they hit a target that they do damage to. So this target was decaying, that makes them take damage from heals. Hit him with that so that I could hit him, and you know, if we needed heals we could do it at the same time. We didn't need it. Alright, I was just on water, got it for 1 AP. So yeah, your heals can crit when stuff is decaying, and you can deal extra damage that way. So it's one way. If you have a Hydrosophist character, you can use those healing powers to deal physical damage, and you can crit and deal extra physical damage. Alright? Alright, so you will probably notice a waypoint marker here. From that waypoint marker, if you just go a little bit south and then head straight west, you're going to come over to this ladder. If you go up this ladder, that'll take you to where Mordus is. Alright, so we're just going to remember that for right now. I'm going to go to 1 or 2 other places real quick in here just to get some stuff. Alright, now if you have Iphon in your party, this scientist dwarf right here, Zanissima, she's actually kind of plot relevant to Iphon, so you might want to interact with her a little bit. Alright, so she helped create some death fog, or I'm pretty sure Hanag actually made the death fog. This girl, I'm not sure exactly how it went down, but she played a big part. Oh, that's right. I think Hanag made the death fog, and this dwarf here, she made a machine that helped spread out the death fog. Alright, if you have Beast, you can let him go and talk to her. He'll break this machine that's it's designed to spread out the death fog. And if you want to, steal from her, kill her, you get some experience, get some nice loot. She's got a lot of grenades in here in her inventory. Alright. And if you read that book, I believe that helps you out with the Magister Julian arc. Alright, that's a letter of Hanag. And coming over here, you're going to get a unique crossbow. It's always going to be this level. It's going to always give you arrow spray, which is a source-based huntsman attack. The bow isn't really that good, but it's neat. And over here, you're going to find this one-handed mace. It's typical level 11 mace as far as damage goes. No extra stats, but it does give you the closed circuit ability, which is a two-source source skill. Alright, so we went up that ladder, came up through this hatch, and now we are ready to fight Mordus. Alright. Now, I've been in this cave for quite a while. If you went and fought through everything, you probably also have been in here for quite a while. Alright, video-wise, I don't know, probably only a few minutes in. But we're gonna hop right over here. We're gonna unsneak and initiate conversation with Mordus. And then we're gonna have our guys come on over here. Now, Mordus, if you burst him down really quick, he's not that hard. But if you let the battle progress on a little bit, which we might do on purpose, he can be a little bit difficult. Alright, so we're going to buff up Beast with everything we got. Now, a few episodes back, we found a letter in Mordus's basement saying that he's going to use the ritual of Mordecane. In order for him to do that, he needs a corpse near him. Now, there are some dwarf corpses up here somewhere. I thought there were some over here that he can use. But if you kill one of his minions, he will use their corpse for his little ritual. Alright. If he does that, most elemental damage is going to be pretty greatly reduced. Water damage, though, is going to be pretty much normal. I don't think he gets any kind of resistance to that. Alright, so Mumbo is going to be pretty useful for damage dealing purposes if Mordus transforms. And I'm going to swap out Acid Spores for Dust Blast for a few reasons. A, I just like it better. And B, it can be used twice in combat because it only uses one source point instead of two. Alright, and since we're going to have water be very useful here, and they're all undead, or at least Mordus is undead, I'm going to take out Poison Dart and put in Hail Strike. And Hail Strike is one that I don't usually keep on the bar anymore, so I'm just going to keep it right in the middle so it sticks out, so I remember to remove that after combat. Alright. That should be about it. We're going to have Beast one his way through until we get the end option, or until we get that option. Okay. Well, now Mordus uses Venom Coating right away. You're going to want to specifically not use Venom Coating with Beast because Mordus is undead, and Venom Coating will make you heal him, so we don't want to do that. Alright, so these guys up here have pretty low physical armor, so we're going to have Beast hop over there. These possessed dwarves cannot be put to sleep or charmed or anything because they've already got possessed as their mental state. Mordus, however, doesn't have that attribute. He doesn't have the possessed status, so he can be charmed or put to sleep with chloroform. Alright? And I'm actually going to have Beast use nothing there. I was going to use Chameleon Cloak, but decided not to last minute. And then one more note with Dust Blast. Alright, Dust Throw, or Throw Dust, that can hurt allies. However, Dust Blast will not hurt allies. So even though we were right next to this guy and we used it, didn't hurt us at all. And I just used it for damage. I didn't actually blind anybody except for this guy, and he only got blinded because he has no magic armor to begin with. Beast is hurting a little bit. He got hit with atrophy as well, so he can't use any dagger-based attacks. He can, however, use Petrifying Touch to take that guy out of the way. And then I think he's gonna kind of book it out of here. You know what, though? We're gonna have him come right here. We're gonna have him turn this guy into a chicken. And then we're just gonna have him go into this hole and wait out that atrophy. Alright, quick advice here with spider legs. If you hit yourself with your own webbing, it actually does not web you down, it actually gives you hasten. Alright, so we're going to use that real quick here. And then we're going to get over here and start taking Mordus down a peg. Alright, we are now down to just Mordus over here. Alright, we have killed all of his henchmen, and we've done so in a way where somehow he still hasn't absorbed anything from their corpse to do the Mordecane ritual. Now, if you do that, you know, he's not too hard to take down at this point. He's got no armor left. I could have Beast just adrenaline, jump over here, knock him down. And once we knock him down once, I mean, he's pretty easy to keep under control. What I am going to do is I'm going to try to lock him in place using our spider webs over here. Alright, so I don't know if I can hit him directly with that. We'll see if that'll work. It does work. Alright, sometimes it goes around solid objects like that. It's hit or miss. Alright, so we're gonna just kind of get into position. We're gonna save up our action points a bit here. So he's gonna throw dust at us from that range. I didn't think he could hit us from over there. Alright, so we just got blinded. We're gonna delay our turn with Red Prince, and with Mumbo, and with Pyramus. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get Beast and Red Prince right next to each other, because they're both hurting pretty bad. Alright, we actually had to use a Resurrection Scroll this fight. That's how bad it's going. But we managed to take out all the ads without worrying about him transforming. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our Dome of Protection right here on these two, just pump up their armor. Alright, and then we're going to give Peace of Mind to Red Prince, get rid of that blinding. Alright, and then we're going to have Mumbo. We're just going to have him heal them up a little bit. We're going to get them back in the game. And again, just, we're going to just save up our action points. We're going to use Encourage, and then end our turn. Alright, now, we could kill Mordus right here, but I think we get more experience if we let him transform. So we are going to just let him transform, okay? Beast and Red Prince, I'm going to just have them eat a little bit. Alright, try to have him eat some Elven Stew, get that finesse up. Alright, and actually that is healing over time, so I think we should be good. We'll have an apple too. Alright, I don't even know what apples give you. I think they give you like poison resistance or something. I didn't notice anything on that one. Yeah, alright, well we're gonna end our turn there. Mordus is still enwebbed. Now Red Prince has a lot less health than Beast did. So we're gonna still have him eat some Elven Stew, alright, get his finesse up. And then he's gonna just need to drink a potion on top of that. Maybe another potion. Alright. So now we're all topped off here. We got full action points. Most of our stuff has recharged. Beast could use a little bit more. We'll give him some wits as well with that carrot. Maybe he's last in line here, so maybe he won't pass him up. Alright, I'm just waiting for Mordecai to use his stupid ritual here. Looks like he's about to. There we go. Alright, and then he transforms into Mordus Arcane. Alright, so this is what we're waiting on. I don't know how Mumbo and Pyramus got kicked out of combat for a second there. Alright, but so this is his ritual transformation. Alright, this big ugly thing right here. Alright, so he has a lot more armor. He's immune to poison and petrified and slipping and acid. He's gonna heal from earth and poison. He's got half damage from fire and air. Alright, he's got a lot of stuff here. He's got 26 initiative, so if we want to go before him, we're gonna need more than 26. Alright, so Red Prince, even with Clear Mind given 7 wits, he's still going after this guy. Alright, so we're just gonna start taking him down. He does take half damage from everything that Pyramus can hit him with. Alright, so we're actually gonna buff up the Red Prince over here. And we're gonna rely on him doing some damage more so than Pyramus. However, Mumbo can deal water damage, and he has no protection against water, so hopefully we can get his health down pretty quickly with some ice attacks. He does hit pretty hard. Now that's the second time Beast has died this encounter. That's no fun. Alright, and looks like we're going to knock down the rest of his physical armor there. Alright. Now, since Mumbo is going to be able to deal more damage than Pyramus on this guy, we're going to have Mumbo be attacking, and we're going to let Pyramus revive Beast. Alright. And just keep on hitting him, freezing him every turn. Alright, so he has 2 points in Perseverance. So he should be recovering armor after getting frozen every time. I'm not sure why he doesn't, or why he isn't, but he should be recovering armor every time we freeze him. I don't know if that's a bug on this side, or what's going on. I'm not going to complain. I mean, it's helping me out. I don't know if you guys are going to have the same situation or not, but... Alright, we're going to not freeze him this turn, though. Alright, we are going to summon a totem right there and make sure he gets the wet status applied, though, just so it's going to be easier to freeze him in the future. But we're just going to have some fun because it's a boss right here. Okay, so with Pyramus, we are going to hasten him. Okay. Yeah, that's all we're going to do with Pyramus' turn. And then Beast is going to use Ruptured Tendons. And again, this isn't really the optimal strategy by any means, but it's the most fun strategy, I think. He's going to hit him with Ruptured Tendons, and then you're going to turn him into a chicken. And now he's got Hasten, so he's going to be running all over the place. He should be running around more. Alright, I wish Hasten affected it consistently. Sometimes it'll do a lot more, sometimes it's just a little bit. But whatever. He's almost down, so at this point just keep hitting him. He'll drop pretty quick. Once you defeat him in that form, Mordus reverts back to his normal undead dwarf version of himself. You're gonna one your way through this until you see look at him in disgust, and then you're gonna go with close your eyes and sink your teeth in. So he's giving you the heart of a void woken, and you're learning how to channel source using the void. Alright, so that's how you get your source point from Mordus. He's one of the source masters you can learn from. Now, we learned our extra source points from Mordus and from the Advocate, so probably, I think they'd probably be 2 of the most morally evil choices. Alright, Hanag isn't really good either, but Mordus, I'd say he's pretty bad. You're literally using the void to channel source. Now, you can either knock him to the ground and kill him, or you can let him waddle away. I like that it says waddle. We're gonna kill him, you know, no mercy for undead traitors, and then he actually dies in a cutscene, I think. But when you loot his body, you're gonna find Mordus's amulet. Alright. Mordus's amulet is gonna be giving you 20% fire resistance, so if you're trying to get a guy who can walk through lava, 20% right there makes it a lot easier. Alright, Alright, before we end the video, we're going to come right over here. And in this side room, by the way, the fight was taking place over here. We're just going to come up north and into this side area. Alright, there's going to be a letter from the Dwarven Queen. You're going to want to read that and pick it up.
A letter
Alright.
with a dwarf's seal.
And then you're going to talk to Beast about that.
Nasty stuff. Overkill
Alright.
for a bunch of scat.
And then, you know, you're just going to talk to him, and he's going to be really mad at Lohar, because that means Lohar was aware that Death Fog is what they were shipping. I guess he wasn't physically there when they were shipping it, so Lohar... It could have been assumed that he didn't know they were shipping Death Fog up until there, but now we know that he knows that they were shipping Death Fog. So Beast is kind of mad at Lohar right now. He's ready to tear him a new one. And then we're going to come right over here. This thing right here, this hatch, has a lock on it. And to lock it, you actually need to use Mordus's amulet. Alright, so you're going to temporarily lose it, and then you're going to get it back real quick. So once you get through there, you're going to come across the little, I don't know, pond, lake thing here. There's traps, but they send fireballs above your head. The fireballs are actually hidden over here. Alright, and they're going to bust down this wall, and then this ship actually shoots out of there. Alright, it's a very complicated big trap that's set up there. Now, the pouch over here, earlier, we went into Mordus's basement, and we lockpicked our way into his little secret area. This glowing eye is the quest item that allows you to get through there without lockpicking it. So even if you already lockpick it, you still get a little bit of experience for coming through here. And then on your way back, we're going to make sure we step on that trap again, because when it triggers this boat coming out here, there's a shark for you to fight. Which is kind of neat, I guess. Right? You get to fight a shark. So, he's got a lot of water resistance, but he's weak to fire. I'm not sure how he's weak to fire, considering he's covered in water. But we're gonna take him down, and then we're gonna call the episode right there. Alright, and once you've taken the shark down, you can bust through this wall over here, or you can just waypoint out of here, which is what I'm gonna do. Alright, and that is going to be the end of the episode. Alright, I will see you guys next time.